Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing well. This is another update video by my channel called Passive Income Platforms. Today is Thursday, June 22nd, 2023. Before we get started, I just want to remind all of you, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice, and I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I am cranking out that crypto in many different platforms. Nothing more and nothing less. Now, if you like this content, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here on my channel called Passive Income Platforms, just make sure that you hit the notification bell as well. Always remember to invest as much as you can afford to lose, and as a disclaimer again, nothing on my channel is a financial advice nor the legal advice. It's just for educational and entertainment purposes only. Today we're going to talk about Fintoch. Again, Fintoch, it still by far is one of my top favorite platform. Although, as you may know, yesterday, 21st, it got hacked. And we're gonna go over some of the information that we received through different channels, through the Zoom meetings here and there. Let's review and chat about Fintoch. Let me just mirror my screen and talk about Fintoch. But before we talk about Fintoch, let me show you how we could remove our liquidity pool, which I put a video yesterday how to remove, basically not how to remove. I received information, I got advice that removed the funds from the liquidity pool just because of that incident. All the liquidity pool, not all, majority of the liquidity pool got hacked, and we got advice from the higher level managers, higher level admins. They said remove the liquidity pool, so I announced in my channel too. So I don't know if you already did or not, but let's go and review how we could remove from the liquidity pool. Okay, so if I go to the trust wallet here, if you remember, we did in the previous videos, I showed you how to remove, how to connect your trust wallet to Fintoch, right? So you already connected, and I assume you already put some funds in the liquidity pool, 0.1 FTC into the liquidity pool, right? And by the way, it's FTC BEP20 that got hacked on PancakeSwap. I guess the terminology was called double earning something. So the hacker was using double earning methodology to hack FTC BEP20 on PancakeSwap. Okay, so let me just log into my trust wallet. Okay, so over here, the same way that we did go to from browser, we did go to PancakeSwap. We're going the same thing. We're gonna change to BEP20, BNB Smart Chain. Connect. This is a PancakeSwap. We gotta make sure this is on Binance Smart Chain again. Okay, so we already had FTC BEP20 versus USDT BEP20, right? We already had liquidity pool over here, so I already removed my liquidity pool. But let's say if you were not removed, and if you already have your FTC USDT in the liquidity pool, you can come over here, right? One more time, you're gonna click on trade, right? Go to liquidity, right? And if you already had some liquidity, it would have been shown here. But because I removed, it says no liquidity found, right? If you had a liquidity, for example, it would have been shown over here, FTC USDT LPV2, right? Because we did in version 2 V2 liquidity pool, right? you could have clicked on that, right? It takes you to your liquidity pool, and there's a button, it says remove. You can click the remove, and it's gonna ask you how much you have to, not you have to, if it's your choice, it's not a financial advice, but if you like, you could choose 25%, 50%, or maximum amount that you put in the liquidity pool. Click on the max and then click remove, confirm, done, right? So it's so easy, it's very easy. It's very easy step by step. Okay, this is how you can remove your funds from the liquidity pool on PancakeSwap through the Trust wallet. And same thing, if you, let me just go to the Fintoch app. So I believe most of us with the liquidity pool through the in PancakeSwap through the Trust wallet, right? So this is how you could remove it, right? So you see, it shows me the history of my liquidity. So I click on max and click on remove. So it says it's all zero. So the prices of FTC currently is 145. It was a big drop of the price just because of the what happened yesterday. The wallet got hacked. Not the wallet, the UFTC BEP20 in PancakeSwap. Okay, let me just go to my Fintoch app now. Okay, if you did your liquidity pool through the Fintoch app, you could open up your app, go to wallet, go to swap trading. It takes you to the PancakeSwap through the Fintoch app, right? Again, same thing, go to liquidity, right? And then no liquidity fund because I don't have any liquidity, active liquidity over here, right? So, but let's assume that you have liquidity through the Fintoch app. You could click on your liquidity, click on remove, click on how much you are willing to remove, 100%, 50%, entire amount, or nothing, right? It's up to you. Click and click on the remove, done, right? It's very easy. This is how to remove. Now let's go back to the Fintoch app, right? Yesterday we had so many problems with the Fintoch app. Oh, by the way, because I already removed my liquidity from through the Trust wallet, so it shows Cake LP 0, right? And it was a loss anyway. Why? Because the amount of the FTC against USDT that we put, we received the same amount of FTC. If I put 0.2 FTC, I already received my 0.2 FTC. If you put 0.1 FTC, you already will be receiving that same amount of FTC, right? Although the value of it was like, at the time that I put, I guess I put at FTC was at 400 something, right? So, but right now, currently as we speak, it's 145, right? So the amount, the value of it drops down, right? But the quantity of the FTC is the same that I receive, right? But what we lose is the USDT, because the same amount of the FTC, the same value we were supposed to put USDT in the liquidity pool. So I remember I put $80 worth of USDT, but I received just $30. So I lost $50 in this wallet on the liquidity pool. Okay, so and we got advice to exchange FTC BEP20 because it's a little bit vulnerable, especially through the PancakeSwap. Change it from FTC BEP20 to FTC Fin. So whatever amount that you have FTC BEP20, just change it to FTC Fin. So as soon as I did, I removed from my liquidity pool. So liquidity pool is through the PancakeSwap. PancakeSwap works on BEP20, Binance Smart Chain. So if we remove from PancakeSwap, we are supposed to receive FTC BEP20, right? So if you remove your liquidity, it would have been added to this one, FTC BEP20. Then you could come over here to swap and click on this, exchange from FTC BEP20 to FTC Fin. You could put the amount over here, let's say 0.5. Okay, it's zero fee. There's no fee. You will be receiving exact amount 0.5 over here, whatever amount. So it's just about exchanging from BEP20 to FTC Fin blockchain. It's our own blockchain. Okay, and I guess it's not working. Let me just click on swap. Yeah, network request failed because they are working on the blockchain to to fix the loophole and just behind the scenes stuff. Anyhow, at the time that I removed from my liquidity pool, I exchanged it already to FTC Fin, but there's some amounts that I still have over here and I cannot exchange it for the time being. Okay, now please make sure that you have the updated version. Let's go to home. How I can make sure I have updated version? Click on this hexagon, about us. 304 is the updated version. Okay, the latest version. Especially at this time of the critical times that we got hacked through the PancakeSwap. There's so much rumors here and there, right? But if you wanna get the most legit information, you could come over here to see the announcement underneath of the banners, right? You click on this and see what the announcements are. Yesterday, 21st, important announcement, theft of FTC tokens on Binance Smart Chain. Let's click on this. Always go through these announcements from here, not from whoever says, right? So they announced basically we got hacked due to the fate of double spending. I was saying double earning. Double spending vulnerability in FTC cross-chain transactions. A hacker was able to exploit this flaw by repeatedly executing 2 cross-chain transactions from main chain to fin chain, resulting in their asset doubling. Anyway, so this is the address 1, address 2, address 3 of the hackers. So they trace all these hackers, and today, June 22nd, they announced that they found the person who did all this. It's from China, and they even released his name. I'm gonna show you. So thousands and thousands of FTC BEP20 has been stolen, worth of millions of dollars, right? So at that time yesterday, we were hoping that Fintoch team come up with reasonable solutions, and we got a very, very, very good news today. I'm so excited. That's why I'm so proud of Fintoch. Oh, by the way, this is not the financial advice. I'm repeating myself for hundreds of times in different videos that I'm uploading. Invest as much as you can afford to lose. Never ever, don't do over leverage yourselves, right? I'm receiving messages from here and there. Oh my god, I sold my car to put in Fintoch. I sold my this to put in Fintoch. So you did wrong, man. You did wrong. So you're not supposed to sell your car, sell your house, get the mortgage, get the loan to invest in any platforms, not even Fintoch, any platforms. I said millions of times in my videos, do not over leverage yourself. Don't put your financial situation in danger. Don't put your lifestyle in danger, right? Platforms like Fintoch, they might work properly and very great. We are so happy, but tomorrow they can exit scam easy, or they get hacked, right? So this is a technology. This is a very wild technology. So we could get scammed and then all money gone in a blink of eyes. Just make sure you stay safe. Stay safe. Okay. So this is the announcement anyway. It was yesterday, June 21st. Okay. And today, important announcement. I didn't even read this one yet, but I know what is it about because I received this from the other groups. Important announcement: remedial measures regarding the theft of FTC token on Binance Smart Chain. This is the official announcement through the app. You don't have to rely on anybody else. They announce, everything here. To our global users, we have discovered a double vulnerability issue with the FTC token on the Binance Smart Chain. Users have exploited this vulnerability to perform double operations on Finchain after cross-chain transferring from main chain, resulting in them obtaining twice the amount of their assets. This has caused a loss of approximately $11.8 million in USDT from the total FTC base funds. We apologize for any inconvenience this may have caused and firmly promise to take remedial measures to protect your rights and interests. To address this issue, the Fintoch team has decided to release a new FTC contract and reallocate $11.8 million into the new FTC PancakeSwap base pool. So basically, we got hacked in FTC BEP20 in PancakeSwap, right? But the company is reimbursing all of us. $11.8 million will be put back into the PancakeSwap base pool, right? One, release a new FTC contract with the contract address. Do you remember that FTC was ending to EC7, 0 EC7, something like that? So now it's been changed to this new address. It's been changed to this new address. Make sure, we're going to talk about this. Number two, based on the total FTC availability that has been mined across the network, 192,000, right? So it's shown in our Fintoch app too. We will add 192,000 initially mined FTC to the new FTC base pool along with the allocation of $11.8 million, right? Because it's got to be equivalent, right? It's got to be equivalent to each other. The added $11.8 million base pool funds will be abandoned of authority and will become permanent base capital in the FTC base pool to provide full decentralization guarantees. The initial mining address is this one, right? Number three, we will reopen the cross-chain function. Oh, that's why we were not able to change FTC BEP20 to FTC Fin. So it's closed now. Number three, we will reopen the cross-chain function where old FTC can be converted to new FTC by crossing over the FTC Fin chain and then crossing back to the BSC chain, right? Excuse me. The Fintoch team will deposit the full $11.8 million USDT from the pre-mine address. This is the previous address. No, sorry, this is a pre-mined address. Okay? Into the pool at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on June 20. So Pacific Standard Time is 3 p.m. Okay? So I guess it's going to be happening in the next 10 hours from the time of recording this video. Yeah, 9.5 hours. These measures aim to prevent similar incidents from occurring in the future and to remedy the losses that you may have experienced. Beautiful. Beautiful. To remedy the losses that you may have experienced. We promise, it's not about guys, it's not about that I lost. I remember my liquidity pool was $160 at the time that I did the liquidity. I participated in the liquidity pool, but I received about from 160. I guess I received about $30 something. It's not about, oh my god, yes, they're gonna give me my $130 back. Oh, I'm so happy. Of course, I'm happy if I receive my money back, but it's not about receiving my $50, $100, $200, right? we already had this mindset that we put as much as we can afford to lose. But here's the thing: this shows again, it's not a financial advice, but this is my humble opinion about the Fintoch. This shows the legitimacy of the company. They could have said, you know what, we got hacked, goodbye, right? It's out of our control. It's something happened. Hacking is in every sector, right? It's everywhere. So we got hacked, same as so many other platforms, and bye, right? But what they do here, they say, we promise to enhance the security of the platform and provide more reliable services and protection to our users. Not only this, they're gonna refund $11.8 million for the remedy of the whoever loses their funds in PancakeSwap, right? We have conducted a technical investigation and successfully traced basic information about the user who committed the theft. The user is from Anyang, China, and further information cannot be disclosed at this time. We will immediately communicate with this user through our regional operational office in the Asia Pacific to request cooperation of returning the stolen funds to the Fintoch platform to be added to the new FTC base pool. If not, we will take legal action and ensure that his perpetrator is held accountable for their illegal actions. We will also continue to work with relevant security teams to enhance our security measures and ensure the overall security of our platform. We understand the difficulties and losses that you may have experienced, and we will take all necessary measures to address this issue to restore your trust in us. Thank you for your understanding and support. If you have any questions, okay? This is the good news. Basically, it's a remedial measures regarding the theft of FTC. They're gonna put back, the company is gonna put back $11.8 million in PancakeSwap base pool, right? And again, these are the official announcements. You need to always comes here to click on this and review the official announcements, right? So we are gonna wait. We have to wait until we receive more updates. And basically, they're gonna we will be waiting to get our full the wallet, Fintoch wallet, to get fully operational, and all of these get back to what they're supposed to. So at this point, for example, I cannot do any FTC exchange between swapping between the Fin blockchain to the BEP blockchain. So it's not working at this point. So they're gonna reopen it. And I guess we have to wait until the company announced that we are safe to do the liquidity pool through the app. So everything is on hold for the time being, but that announcement shows that they are working on it and they don't want to say goodbye. At least at this point, nothing is guaranteed. Maybe they say goodbye in the next minute or two, right? But it shows that they want to stay in the business, and I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling about Fintoch. Again, nothing is financial advice. Don't follow me because I say it's good feeling. That doesn't mean nothing. You need to do your own due diligence and investigation before you put your hard-earned money into any platforms, as well as staying in any platforms. You could sell your FTC, convert it to USDT, and withdraw your money and say goodbye. Even now, I know many people, they did yesterday they converted the FTC to USDT and they withdraw their money, although it was a big loss. Let me see, let's go to this profit, go to see the chart. Let me just go to see the FTC exchange. You see, it was a big drop. It was a big drop from 1005 all-time high. It dropped to, it came to it was around this much that I entered into the liquidity pool, right? $400, yeah, something like that, $400. And then it went up to 430 something. It was the day before, the night before, last night, that we had a live Zoom call with Mr. Derek. So he was announcing the new stuff. And then right after the theft happened, the hack happened. So it dropped from 400 and change all the way to $85 or even less, right? So at this point that we're talking now is about $140.81. This is the current price at the time of recording the video. Okay, $140. So I guess it went down all the way to $85. So, or maybe even less. But $85, I'm sure I seen that it happened. But still, I decided, if I go to my wallet, I decided to, I had a little bit of a USDT BEP20. I converted to FTC BEP20. That's why I still have FTC BEP20. I converted my USDT BEP20, the balance what I had, to FTC BEP20. So because I still believe that FTC would come back, and maybe I'm wrong. I did a wrong decision in the past. I can do it now, and the wrong decisions, could be in my future as well. So we are all human beings. We make a wrong decision, right? But I decided it's my money. I decided to convert from USDT BEP20, the balance. I had about, I guess, $50-$60. Let me just click on it. Maybe it shows. Yeah, $58. So I just converted to FTC because the price was low. It was about 100 and change. So I exchange it to FTC BEP20, right? So with the hope that it's gonna appreciate again, and they're gonna gain our trust, on all the investors' trust, and the FTC would be on track again. Anyhow, this is not a financial advice. Many people, they're sending message, you're repeating yourself too many times. This is not a financial advice. Don't over leverage. Yes, I'm repeating myself because when I hear that people, they're sending message, oh my God, when the FCC is gonna come back, when this thing happened, why that platform exits scam, why the other platform exits scam. So you have to know that that's the exact reason why I'm repeating, invest as much as you can afford to lose. If you invest in a platform and when you go to sleep you can't sleep, that means you're worried too much, and that means you invested too much, right? Please be careful. I am hoping that FTC comes back and I get my funds back and I get everything back on track, right? But I didn't sell my house, I didn't sell my car, I didn't get any loans or mortgages against my properties to invest in FTC. I'm hoping they come back. I'm hoping that I get my money back, even if it's $1, it's my money, right? I'm hoping that I receive my money. But if I lose, I lose. My life is not in danger just because the funds that I put in Fintoch, right? Anyhow, let's go to some of the other channels to see what the new updates are and what they're talking about. Just bear with me for a second. This is one of the, we cannot rely 100% on these ones in WhatsApp and Telegram groups, but these are the information being exchanged among the users. They're receiving from Asian groups, they're receiving from their own leaders. from different part of the world, they're receiving and they're sharing the information that they receive. But if you want to see the legitimacy of the information, the news that we receive, we have to go to I showed you how you need to go to the announcement through the Fintoch app. Okay. Anyhow, dear friends, there's no risk to our assets. FTC is not compromised. It's fully safe and secure. The hacker from China only exploited a loophole in the PancakeSwap contract in the form of double spending. Hope all team members have removed their liquidity from PancakeSwap. Company is launching a new contract at 3 p.m. Pacific time to add liquidity in PancakeSwap. Also, even if, this is my opinion, even if they launched at 3 p.m. a new address in PancakeSwap, I'm not gonna participate in the liquidity pool as of yet, right? Again, I'm gonna wait until the system is stabilized to see, jumping into the PancakeSwap liquidity pool. Yes, you can start earning some passive income from the liquidity pool, as depends on how much you're participating in the liquidity pool, and as well as if you are a team builder in Fintoch, you are able to basically have active wallet to be able to receive the referrals and earning some commissions from your downline. But I'm not jumping into it as of yet until I make sure, I feel a little bit more comfortable to see the system is more stabilized. Okay. So also FinSwap is coming in the next 1 week. This will be on Fintoch blockchain. So my suggestions is we better wait till FinSwap is ready to do the liquidity. Okay. Let me see if I can find any other good ones. Oh, this is the same thing. Okay, just 1 second. This is another one. It says the hacker was caught. It belongs to the Zhongge system, former USDT OTC supplier in China. His name is Duan Xiaoshui, or whatever it is, right? So I've seen this name in some other groups as well. So it's been recirculating this name. I don't know if it's exact the same person or not, but I'm sure Fintoch, as per the announcement, they take a legal action against, if this is a person, right? Fintoch team catched him and returned back amount. I'm not sure about this, if they return back the amount. So the beauty of the blockchain is although it's all numbers and the coding, but if you are familiar with blockchain technology, it's very transparent, right? It's just about if they know the transaction hash, or if they know the excuse me, if they know the wallet address, they can track them down easy, right? But especially if basically the company owns that blockchain, right? So they can track it like in a few minutes or a few seconds, right? Anyhow, I guess it's the old news. The FTC publishing will be officially released on end of June 23, third generation. Okay, not sure. So let's go to the other groups. Yeah, I didn't find any other information, but at the time of the recording of this video, it's June 22nd, 9 a.m. I guess there's a Zoom meeting going on in Singapore by Mrs. Yo-Yo, Derek, and some other officials. They're talking about this hacking and how they're gonna basically come with some sort of a conclusion, what they're gonna do and how we're gonna get benefit from the remedial measures. And anyhow, we're gonna wait until they come up with the new announcement and the new information. Like we are all waiting on the results of the Zoom meeting. It's being held at at the time of this recording in Singapore. Again, I want to thank you all for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the ring bell to notify when I upload a new video and talk about some other opportunities. It's a pleasure to be able to bring incredible platforms to you guys to help you guys to increase your portfolios, diversified, and earn potentially additional stream of income. Please stay safe. Again, don't over leverage yourselves. Platforms like Fintoch, they can work very good today, and they can exit scam like in a matter of seconds, right? But if you invest as much as you can afford to lose, I know it sounds cliche, but if you really invest as much as you can afford to lose, you're not gonna be worried, oh my god, what's gonna happen. In the main Fintoch Telegram group, it's over 100,000 people subscribe in that channel. Many people, they say it's a scam, goodbye, bye-bye my money, and some people, they say, no, it's coming back. So it's a different opinions, right? You could be part of and you could participate in that group chat and see the information, but nothing is guaranteed. No one knows what's gonna come up. Maybe they say, we couldn't track down that person, and we are not gonna even, although they announced $11.8 million they're gonna inject into the base pool in PancakeSwap, but they might change their decision, their mind, and they say, we are not gonna do that, and shut down, bye, right? So nothing is guaranteed in the space, but I don't see any reason why they don't do that, because they already announced. Again, it's not a financial advice, but they already announced this. I believe, it's my humble opinion, I believe they're gonna come back and everything would be, would be on track, and we're gonna be like, climbing again. Okay. Anyhow, thank you so much for watching, and stay safe. See you at the top.